Hi, I'm Thomas Weitzel,
And I'm Chase Weaver.
and welcome to Industry News.
South Park, Fractured But Whole is delayed again. It was scheduled to release in the first quarter of 2017. It's now set to be released in Ubisoft's upcoming fiscal year, which runs from April 2017 to March 2018. So, South Park delayed again. An old running theme in these South Park RPGs, I would say.
I was going to say, if anything, this doesn't seem too out of the norm. While it is disappointing, it probably should have been expected with the way Matt and Trey work. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, they're so deeply entrenched in this project that it's not going to come out unless they feel like it's ready.
The one thing I find like really odd about like all of this is just there's no like concrete date of like even expected time. It's just like, it could be right around the corner or it could be all the way to next year pretty much.
Yeah, I will
which
say
is strange to me a little bit.
That's the disconcerting part. Like, they don't even say, like, expect it in December or something, or just saying sometime in this range, it'll probably come out unless it gets delayed again.
Everyone would rather have a good game than a bad game.
But it is still...
It's concerning when a game just gets like, is like, hey, it's coming out soon, then being like, and still having no release date, then being like, we don't know when it's coming out, and then just like, and that's all they have for you, and you're like, oh, and they're like, it's, you know, it's in the workaround, we're trying to make it a good game, like the standard PR, like, it's better to be a good game than a bad game, am I right, gamers? And you're like...
Well, I mean...
No, what?
I trust that they're doing this for the right reason, and they don't want to just rush it out when it's not ready.
Yeah, I just wonder if that game's just stuck right now. Like they're like, do we even want to put this out? We're just gonna say next year, then just delay it over time. Is like, or just cancel it. I assume it's gonna come out, but I already didn't have much faith in that game from the start, just because it doesn't have Obsidian on it, and I'm an Obsidian fanboy. So I just assume it's probably just done. I hope it's done. I don't want another South Park game to come out. I like Stick of Truth. I don't want another one of those games to come out. I don't think it's gonna be good. Is like my reasoning.
Well, let's hope for the best.
No.
About 2 weeks ago, we were hit with the news that there was a Kickstarter for Apocalypse Now, the game. Yes, Apocalypse Now, the game, not Spec Ops The Line, which is already released. Now, the interesting thing about this game is, one, it's a war game that is being marketed as a survival horror game. More in line with you fighting to survive than you are actually fighting to win. And then also, Francis Ford Coppola himself is involved in the creative direction of the project. So he's not just like, oh, I gave away the rights and I'm gonna let this happen, or like, I don't know, I'm just gonna like throw him a word every now and then. He is one of the creative directors on the game. One thing I thought was interesting is that they are taking it down an RPG route as well. So it's like, not only do you get to like build your character skills and whatnot, but they let you take down different paths. So you can really you can really go like away from the direction of the movie in this game and tell like your own story through it.
There's a lot of cool ways this game could come out, I think. I think RPG is an interesting route to take it down. But there have been like really good survival horror like esque, you know, RPG systems out there. Like a game's focused really on like every battle's important. Like it's a random encounter. Like every battle is not random. Every battle is set to mean something. I think there's an interesting way this game could go. I am interested in to see what it could do. This game has me interested, but I am not like excited, I would say.
Yeah, I'm like skeptical. Made me feel a little more at ease to hear that Coppola was going to be a big part of it and was going to play a big part in making it come together. But they're doing a lot of things with it that are going to be interesting, and I think it could be great. Like, I think it has all the potential to be a great game, but you know, it isn't out yet, so we don't know how well all these things are going to turn out. I mean, they talked about you getting all these skills that will determine like how you encounter things. Even like your skills will determine what kind of dialogue options you have available when talking to people, which there's also all these branching dialogues and branching storylines. They're like, you'll start in the hotel room and your goal is still always to get to Colonel Kurtz, just like the movie, but it's like everything between you getting to the river to you getting to Kurtz, like there's a bunch of different paths you'll be able to take to get to that end goal. It seems they're more trying to really capture that like element of just like being scared like crapless while you're going up this river just surrounded by the enemy. And I'm curious to see how they can make that play out.
Yeah, it's trying to do it like in an RPG sense, like how to make that fear there. Like we had Spec Ops: The Line, which you brought up earlier, which me and you both played and love. That like that has that like that feeling the whole game, but that's not because it's not an RPG. Like I don't know if an RPG could have that same feeling. I'm wondering if they're going more for the psychological side of it instead of the more you're surrounded on all sides by enemy side.
And that's what I'm
I'm
thinking.
interested, but I have like no hesitation. Like this game's gonna be good, and like I don't know
Yeah,
how much
no.
is PR speak. Also, like they're like
Yeah,
Francis
'cause it's-
Coppola's totally in it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
he's creative director. What does that mean? He's creative, and I'm like, all right.
Yeah, that is always at the end of the day. It's like how much of what we're hearing is actually like accurate, and how much is meant to just kind of make us believe in this.
Yeah, but hope for the best.
Me too. Let's go back to the games.
Bye.